Demeo for Vision Pro came out, and I thought I'd record a little video to show you how to play it. This is a really fun game that I've tried to play on iPad and PSVR 2, and it always felt a little bit contrived. I think that with this Vision Pro version, they actually completely nailed it, and it's so immersive and fun. So I'm going to launch it in the immersive mode and replace my hands with gloves, because I kind of like the full immersive view of it without having my hand shining through. I started the game from scratch, so you see the loading times, you see like every single screen that will appear to get a little overview of it. So now this replaces with the immersive view, and these are my hands now, they're the gloves. And you can see, oops, I didn't want to push that. You can see how like reactive this is. This feels like they are my real hands. And I have a basement around me that I'm playing in. So I'm going to start a single player game and Black Sarcophagus, and I will play a few characters here. So I'll start with the Guardian, then an Assassin, and then I want a Hunter here, and then let's have a Magician for the last one. So we'll play with 4 characters. These can all 4 actually be other people also playing on different devices, so that's one of the cool things about Demeo, but you can also play it by yourself. So I'm going to launch this. And you can see this is basically the game board. It's in this virtual basement. This is the campaign I'm playing, and these are my characters. And I can pinch both my fingers together to zoom in and to sort of rearrange the view. And then one hand allows you to pan around. And you can see that there's one of the characters is actually highlighted. You've got that beam in front of it. And then using your index finger and the thumb, you can pick it up and basically move it around. So very, very intuitive. It's as if you're playing a board game, just a physical board game. So another thing you can do is when you turn your hand upwards, you can see the cards that you have, and you can like pick them up, or just look at it and pick them up. You don't necessarily have to go with your fingers towards it. But at the moment, I don't really need to use any of these cards. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to enter the dungeon. So I pick this character up and I move it here, and I'm entering that dungeon, actually starting the game. And so this is the dungeon where I'm at. My characters are over here, so I can move this around. And wherever you've got these blue markers means there's something interesting. It could be a chest, a treasure chest, or it could be a place where you can, a fountain of life, as it were, or it can actually be the exit. So what you have to do basically in every one of these dungeons is you have to find a creature that has a key, and then you have to find the exit, and then you use the key on that exit. So let me use this character again and move it here. And as you move the characters, you see more and more of the board. So you see now that by standing there, it has revealed a rat's nest over there here. And I can actually look at that rat's nest and sort of get all the stats, see what its life force is. It's like 12 out of 12, and just let it go to go back. So that character has played. I'll actually see the stats of this character. So it has played. And now let's take the thief and move this next to this character here. There you go. And now the hunter doing the same thing. And there is another enemy that appears there. And then I can move the wizard, and let's just keep them in formation. So one of the mistakes I did, one of the mistakes I did first time I played this, and I beat this level once, but I lost twice before, was I split up too much, and you really have to stay together in this game apparently, at least in the beginning. So now to attack, I basically look again at one of the characters and I pick it up and I just move it on top of one of the enemies, and now I have a 12-sided die that appears, and you can see there's like one critical miss, one critical hit, and then regular hits, and then I can just like move it around and roll the dice, and this will determine like what my attack was like. So this one was successful, but not like just a regular hit. If I would want to, I could look at my cards and I can see here different cards with different capabilities. I don't think I want to use any of these yet, because we're just in the beginning of this level. But let's just do another attack here. Pick up this dice again and roll it. Oh, it's a critical miss. So this can actually hit one of your other characters because it spins around randomly, and if you're just next to it, it could hit it. So with the thief now, I can pick it up, and you can see that I can actually decide from where I want to attack, like the last position you moved it at. Let's say I do this. Now I'm going to attack it from that side. I don't want this. I actually want to be in the back so that I can backstab. So I'll pick up the dice again and roll it. So this is a regular hit, but I got a backstab because I went to the back of this enemy. So yeah, that's the basic gist of it. I mean, I'm not going to go into much more detail. Let's just play a couple more rounds just to give a better view of everything that's possible. Now I have this wizard here. Well, let's split up just for the sake of it. No, actually, this is the hunter. So let's here, and let's use a card so the hunter can use arrows by using cards. So I can turn this over and I can pick this arrow, and then I basically drop it on the enemy. And now it's going to shoot an arrow with that one card.
Just like time.
Hit. And you can see if I look at my hand again. Oh, actually, I used both of my action points, so now it moved to the next character. Like I moved and then I actually shot an arrow. And let's see what I have here. Fireball. Well, you know what? I wouldn't do this normally, but let's just shoot a fireball at this. So this is more like later in the game. So you can see the area of effect. It's kind of silly to do it here, but like it's kind of like it shows you what's going on. It's actually a critical miss, so I used that spell for nothing. But you can see those animations are like really cool. So now I'm back to the Guardian here. Let's move this one here, and then maybe I'll do a whirlwind attack so that you can see what that is like. Pick this one up. And you can see again the area of effect. And let's do that whirlwind attack. And this one is going to succeed.
Taste my steel.
Nice. So yeah, that's Demeo for Vision Pro. It's incredible. It's so much fun. It really shows like the promise of Vision Pro, and you don't need a controller. You've got your hands, and like I just love how it does this. And then actually you can also see on your other hand, on your wrist, you see the turns and who will play next. And if I would want to skip this turn, I can just press and hold. But I'm not going to do that now. So if I go back to this one, I can go to the menu. Let's do this. And then you can see health of every character. This here is the shield that's up. And I can save and leave. And we go back to the basement in the beginning of the game. So yeah, that's it. Demeo for Vision Pro. It's pretty incredible. Thanks for watching.